doing. I used to do that all the time. It would piss people off, man. They'd be like, "Hey, I can't get this to load. Something's wrong." I'd be like, "Hit Alt F4." Just crash their program. And they're just like, "Hey, the whole program just disappeared." I said, "Relaunch." And they relaunched and said, "Well, it's working, but now all the data's gone." Yeah, that happens when you crash your program. Have a great day. Bye.
What's fun when there's younger developers and you're teaching them how to code and stuff for like web-based apps and stuff, they get their first app and they're like, okay, they're ready for it to be tested, and I walk them through different stuff. I sit there and go, okay, how much stress did you put on this test? And they're like, well, what do you mean? And I go, let's see, I'm going to push F5 and just hold it, and the page refreshes over and over and over and over and over and over and over, and it just sends hundreds of requests to the browser to back to the server. Nine times out of 10 for a new person, it will just crash their whole code.
You're like, "You have been DOSed."
They walk away so defeated.
You're like, "This had to happen, and now you're dead."
One minute.
1 minute.
SPY is opening low in the range, in the pivots.
Quite. But it's on top. It managed to get all the way above, almost to S3 without a little bit
I
above.
know, but it's down here getting close to S4, and it held here yesterday at 408.39.
Yeah, we're coming right back up into the bottom of yesterday after that sell where it hammered.
Right, well, there's the gap. 407.14 is the gap up.
Oh, Peter jumped on. Ding ding, people. Ooh, SPY just pushed off of S3. See how far it gets. We've got monthly R4 on SPY a little bit below us. And right here, we're kind of into the bottom of that sell candle before, or where we bought off of before. So if it gets back into that range, we could rally off of it. Ladder does look a little stronger. We'll see if it gets any follow through here coming off of S3.
Come on, 165.25, maybe 165. Come on. Okay, that push was on nothing. See if it gets anything at the top here on SPY.
BP was a perfect R4 rejection. I should have been on that. SPY getting some topping tails at pre-market high.
Told you that push had no volume to it. Go back down there and test that daily level, BA. Come on. I can see that L2. 9,000 shares at 165. You want the 165.
All right, we're starting to alert. There we go, Mark.
I find mornings like this tricky. It's kind of like want to short stuff, but it's at the bottom of the range.
Say that again.
Okay.
So I find days like this kind of trickier because it's like opening towards the bottom of the range, but the market looks kind of weak. So
Intel's compressing between the two S3.
Yeah, NYSE stocks tend to be a bit of a pain in the butt. They're, the floor traders obviously are all over those. So their algos hit those pretty
Okay.
hard, especially early on.
BA through S4.
I'm short and SPY from pre-market high. I'm seeing if we break down here, if we squeeze, I'm out.
Let's see if we hold under S4.
SPY is testing the open price right now. If it rejects it, should be good to go.
God, ladder's just lower on BA. That's amazing. Down to 156.50. That's way down. That's right back to value a couple days ago. It's right back through the gap. I'll just let the remaining 80% run. Reverse that, taking 80% off, have
Right,
20%
partial at the
remaining.
daily level on SPY for me.
It's my one trade today.
Let's see if we get a squeeze off this daily level, or if we dump. Ladder looks pretty heavy on SPY now, but we are technically in a buying range here. We need to sell down. If we can sell low enough, SPY gets jacked below like 407.50. SPY should really start to sell.
The ask has dropped 3 times on BA from 175 down to 172. It's a good thing to see. That was a nice daily level hold so far on SPY. Ooh, that was some selling right there. There's lots of noise on SPY at the top. Lots of yelling.
9.
Lots of yelling at 409.
Yelling down at 409.
9. What a great song. Beachy Boys.
I love Beach Boys.
Well, I'm really glad I took my swing on BA. Added in today. Write it down to S4 daily level. Took 80% off at the just before the daily level, letting the 20% run. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay, is it going to transact that 164 or is it going to hold here? Got an ask target drops. Just showed up down here, 166. It could bounce here for 166 on BA before it takes the dive back to 164.
SPY at break even. There he is. I wonder if Pelosi's flying. You think she's flying in Air Force Two? Taking the backup plane.
Everybody gets so stinking quiet. You and I are the only ones with mics on, Thor.
Yeah, you know. I always got words. I'm watching BP right now because it's up underneath R4, so I'm waiting for the market to stall to see if BP is gonna sell off and give up some of this earnings gap or whatever this is going on here. This big old gap. See if it'll fill it a little bit for me.
I'm here. I'm mucking around with INTC because I love a sucker for pain.
Bag holder. Doo, doo, doo.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Your ladder looks freaking heavy though. So
I know. That's what always gets me.
well, last time it was a little more balanced than that. That's pretty stinking heavy. I mean, there's a couple orders up there, but it looks pretty good this time. Man, that's so funny, man. All day we're just like, this thing's gonna go down. I think eventually it did.
No, it didn't.
No, did it never go?
It
I was like, what a
never
pain in the ass.
It went the whole day up on an extremely heavy
Ugh.
bid. I have no idea how that happened. It didn't make any sense to me, but it was a good learning lesson. The only thing I like about INTC now is it came back open, it dropped, it opened, came up, tested the open, and rejected. Well, that doesn't mean anything. And this time I'm in not even nearly as heavy.
Like, now I shall hold. Andrew's like, I got my microphone working. Time to do the recap. It's like awesome. He like traded Uber while working on microphone issues. Uber's such a piece of shit.
Multitasking.
XPEV is compressing around.
Ooh,
That's
Uber
cool.
looks like it's about to shit.
Uber? Yeah.
Andrew's trading Uber right now, and I hate that stock. I have so much trouble trading it. The price action on it is so random. Like, just look at the chart, like on Andrew's chart right now. Just look how like wild the stock is.
That L2 is heavy on the low side, but it's fighting.
Yeah, $5,000 a day ain't bad.
Come on. I didn't get too close. It's a good thing.
I'm gonna take a little bit off my BP short right here since we're at low of day. If it squeezes back to the open price, I'll bail.
Some glucose.
No, Andrew, you're an addict.
So
That nice rollover at 409.5. There we go. Testing a little lower.
All right, partial at floor at R3 floor 4 on our little party here.
Okay, so that was the last level. We got another level that was added in at 163. People are hoping, the people who went short at 164.20, 164, put new targets out at 163 and 162 on BA. So can we get down to S6 on a prior daily level at 160 is the question. Well, they put new targets in when they got there. Definitely a chance. Ooh, 181 RVol. I'm happy now with my short. It's not like it's thinking it's low
Wow.
volume. Well, this is a bullshit push by SPY, but it's only running 65%.
A lot of volume on Uber.
Wow, look at that push on SPY. So it did it once before, and that got less volume. Nice little stair step down pattern if you're playing patterns.
Ladder just went bearish on Uber as well.
Uber?
We now have a nice little ladder built long as well on BA. Bigger target still lower.
Yeah.
My bare ass is hanging out there.
Oh, look at AMD. Lighting. It's a Pinterest. Oh, NTC. Oh.
Great job, Andrew.
Is he
I was-
actually using pivots or not?
No, I was messaging in the chat because he was longing Uber, and I was trying to tell him, and you can see it on the chart now. I was saying every time Uber goes to 2870 to 2875, someone off the book is selling the shit out of this stock. And I said, we're still at the open price. We haven't managed to go anywhere. I'm like, but it keeps selling in the higher range. And then Andrew was long in a position, took a partial as it popped through. And then as it came back down, he's like, you know what? If it was going to go, then that was the moment it should have went. He's like, I think this thing's going to sell now. I'm out. He went out, and immediately after he went out, the stock flushed 30 cents. I mean, it would have cost him thousands of dollars. So I actually messaged in there in the chat room, Andrew, great job, brother. You know, good job recognizing the flush. You know, really well done. Partial Uber, or not partial BP.
I am still in INTC.
What are you doing with INTC?
I'm short.
Hanging up.
Going to
He's hanging.
3601.
Hey,
That's
this
how
is
you
going a
really
lot better
feel,
than last
Kazoo.
time, Gazoo.
Oh,
been
Dude,
in
that
INTC.
ladder is bare right now.
He's been in Intel since Friday.
He's like, I'm still holding Friday's Intel position, actually.
Sometimes that's what
Oh,
it
no.
takes.
Bag holder.
All right, I'm gonna just for all you guys who kill me here, okay? I'm gonna post this.
Here we go. He's like, I will
Who
show
need-
you my love of Coke,
Yeah.
and you will.
Who needs
see
enemies
why.
when you get friends like us?
You're
I
right.
am rocking it, okay?
Who needs enemies?
I'm doing really good today.
That's what I tell myself on my worst days. Like, I'm doing really good today. No, you're not. No. All right.
Where's
What you
today?
gonna do?
Today. Come on, where's today? Today. Okay, so
Get
any
ready.
of you guys who want to muck with me,
Look
my
who's
little
laughing
$10
now.
risk, with my little $10 risk, okay?
Dude, not for nothing though. Yeah, you're definitely defined as the king of $10 risk. Because I can tell you right now, when I had $10 risk, I never had anything going on
Yeah, but
like a
there's a low
91. I'm talking about the INTC trade, just 91 unrealized or whatever. I mean, you're talking 10R or something like that at this point.
about that, yeah.
I mean, you know, not bad.
Okay, the INTC, sorry, is a higher risk, and I've added in twice.
Well, if you, I mean, you're
Here.
yeah.
I'll
But
post
still-
what I put. Here, hold on.
That's fucking cool, man. I'm telling you, right? I mean, that's the thing, though. If you can manage to get low risk, high return like that, I mean, it's just ridiculous.
So the INTC, I went in higher because I did so well on AMTD, but I'm gonna post what I have here.
Come on,
Hold
Uber,
on.
no squeeze,
File,
baby. I shorted
data,
Uber when Andrew was getting out.
INTC. Yes, replace it. Upload.
Yeah, let's see if it fails VWAP and goes back down to 27.
The INTC
Come on,
is what made
get
me
under
mad.
28. The last hold long was 28. Let's see what happens.
That's it. Yep. Look. That's my
Yeah.
INTC. So you can see I've added twice. Or added.
Oh yeah, that's cool, man. I love it. Building it up. I'm going for a unicorn on BP right now. I'm short R4 team without. How far can this thing gap fill today? What a move.
See, what's Joe talking about low Arval today? SPY. SPY was low, still is 62%.
Well, that's no surprising. Not surprising at all.
Yeah, the INTC, I definitely.
Come on, Ib. I know you want to. Don't squeeze. I hate Uber because Uber always squeezes. You never get it always loses the range, comes back into the range, loses the range, tests it, loses the range. Dude,
Lori,
I just
better-
heard a real France police beedo beedo beedo.
Lori, you better be in this short BA with me.
I was, and my platform crashed.
Oh no.
It took me out before I got back in.
If we have another push on SPY, if the market makers push again above 409, they get a squeeze going.
There it is. Got my fill at
That's an S4
29.56.
hold.
Man, BP is just freaking awesome. What a gift this trade was. Just a totally just chill trade.
Was BB called by the bot?
No, I had it in my watch list. Hamish and I were talking about it in the pre-market, and it had some earnings stuff, and I was just kind of into it. So I put it on. I liked that we were opening near an extension after a gap, so I was hoping maybe a fill would be possible, and it worked.
Yeah, and that's where it fell before.
Yeah,
from
it was
30,
right off of a level where
right?
it had rejected before.
Right. Uh-huh.
On the daily, VWAP on the daily.
Yep.
It had a lot
Good.
there. So
There's a new set of alerts that I'm working on, and BP triggered it. I'm sharing the screen on it. It called it out this morning at 9:31 for an opening range breakdown based on a cam level. Hold on, I'm going to put the cams up.
So the question is, can SQ go all the way down to 72 today and get a unicorn?
the answer is yes. It definitely can.
Or
Look at its daily. R3 on the daily, $80.48. High of today, $80.46. Oh my God.
or if you take a look on the BP, it called it out on the double top of R4 on the screen I'm sharing.
Coming at you.
And I've also got another set of ones that I'm doing for.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
coming out- It called it out for there. There's a few of them that it called out. All the ones with R are the restricted ones, like Snap. Snap's another one where it called it out. It's when it comes down and tries to wick through a cam level at the open.
Don't get me started with saucy stuff like that, Gazoo. That looks fun.
Okay, cruise lines are up and biofarms are up. Everything, all the other ones are trading down. AAL and everything on airlines is down.
Uber time.
And energy's down. Banks are down.
That was chalk.
Hey, Gazoo, did you see that DM I sent you with the video thing?
The what?
You see the DM I sent you with the video clip?
Nope.
So there's this advertisement that one of these people do on Facebook, and it basically just shows a cell phone coming by the monitor, and it shows kind of what you're showing me right now, just kind of some basic you don't show anything important, right? Just show what it did, and it's a 10-second little swing by. It's pretty cool. So check that out, and if you get a chance, if you can make one of those for me, just like that, and then I'm going to use it for a little social media
Sure,
for the pivot bot,
sure.
just showing like what it called, what it saw, what it would have done, kind of a thing. All right, let's see what Uber does here at WeWap, if it buys it or not.
Well, wop.
So close on my Intel trade. Question is, do I move the stop? See, look at that ladder, man. I'm telling you, this ladder on Intel. Look at the craziness of it. I've talked myself into this before, where
I mean, you got to S4, and your ladder is still. I still think the market can sell. I think this whole, we're just down to breakdown levels, and we're going to try and support here. That'll be the one issue, is the market will try to support here, but INTC obviously looks like, I mean, dead man walking right now. That ladder is so weak.
Yeah, you should see Bookmap.
I've moved my take profit down to 35.51.
That's awesome.
Another 50 cents. We can get there.
35.52 is if it gets below 36, 100,000 shares, 106,000 shares at 36.
Come
That's
on,
what my
Uber, you
take
piece of
profit
junk.
was. Let me see what INTC looks like on this. Spook.
I mean, talk about a weak ass ladder. Oh my God.
I'll be right back.
Okay, let's see if we can do the Pac-Man thing at $36 there for you, Jason.
I'm gonna do it, man. I've got the confidence. I said that last time and INTC reverted. Oh, I'm about to add, I think. $36.16. We get to $36.16. I add. I've been doing ambush entries for yeah, I just added.
Yeah, but it fell and went and earlier, yesterday, 2 days ago,
Yeah.
down to 35.24, pushed back to the high there and has been falling off. That's a really good. I mean, you can go to the low of 2 days ago and be pretty. It kind of like 35.75 as value in this current range.
There's a huge lot at 35.50, which is why I put my order in front of it. It doesn't make it there. It doesn't make it there.
35.71 is value, and it should range back and forth. So you should be able to get to 35.50.
Eventually.
Okay, decision time, BA. Going to hold here and push and go back to open with a shot at PDC, or we dropping lower? Well, either this one works out and I go for another low a day, or it comes back and stops me out. That's my trade for the day. Jason, I'm posting this for you
No screen sharing.
in trading for, huh? That's for you.
There you go. Sorry, I didn't realize I just joined the room. Very nice, Mark. Holy smokes.
One trade.
Very cool.
There was a swing off yesterday at a position I figured was good, and then right at the open, I added it in a little higher position. Went down a little bit yesterday, but it was like, wow. We'll see how far we go today. Yeah, Mike, I know it's not SPY. I've been kind of bouncing around lately, looking at different stuff.
He's swinging.
I'm a swinging monkey. But remember, SPY was at the top of its range too. So, when you get a couple stocks lining up in terms of their range plays, and you kind of go, oh, yeah.
He gets the 36.25 on out.
Well, if this gets back to 165.45. I'm out. My problem is there's a really nice level ask at 166. It's been there for a while from the low
For fuck's
on
sake,
BA, and
yeah.
it's just teasing. The market makers want to go up and get it, but nobody's letting them right now.
Well, I'm out. I accidentally exited.
Oh no!
I went to the
Oh
full
no!
stop. That's okay.
Well, you got a nice run for today.
Yeah, I got two good, beautiful runs. I got the. Did you see the trade I did? It's a low flow trade, but
The low float. I was watching that this morning. Yeah, you're a rat bastard.
That was a beauty. So here, we'll post this file. Save as.
I gotta see where my little low float, what it's doing.
Would you take? Oh, you were the contraceptive one.
No. My diabetes one.
Okay. So here, upload ITC.
Okay, so
No, that's not it.
yeah, my